we are, back again, doing Outlaws of Thunder Junction pre-release kits. Never done a pre-release kit for this set, so we're doing 2 of them. If I can get the box out of the way. Oh my. So, yeah, not everyone's favorite set. We'll start with the dice. Got a 12. Alright, I'll take a 12 on that and get that off screen. So everyone knows the rules. Pre-release kits, 6 packs, you get a promo. We'll add up the value of the kits, maybe. We'll see. So, there's the packs. We're looking for something green, which hopefully this is green. We want like bristly, ideally bristly bill, and there's some other things that go along with it. So, let's see what we have. Wily Duke is not what you want as a promo, but Wily Duke, Atlan Hero, Vigilance. Whenever Wily Duke, Atlan Hero becomes tapped, you gain a life and draw a card. So, pretty basic promo. Nothing to beat the world down here, but starting off with a dud. Basically, like I said, we're really just looking for bristly bill out of these packs. I personally do like Outlaws of Thunder Junction, even with the flavor with just put a hat on everybody is kind of stupid. No commons and uncommons worth anything in the set. So we're just going off of the rares, mythics, and I needed to separate those piles a little bit better, so bear with me here. Common, uncommon. As you saw, our rare was Kellen joins up. It's a 3-drop. When Kellen joins up, enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-land card with CMC 3 or less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. So, if you're doing counters, it helps with some counters. Ooh, we got something. We got something off of the, whatever this thing's called. The list, vault, isn't it like vault things? Whatever. It's a Sword of Wealth and Power. Definitely going to help with when I create Tron Arin. Because I already am. So, back to the video. 3 mana pips. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, has protection from instants and sorceries. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy and equip 2. And Terminal Agony. So, I guess that can go with Kellen. Terminal Agony. That's just random uncommon. We'll put it down there. And our foil with that. So, that was at least we got something out of that. Hopefully. I forgot to check all the bonus sheet cards. I know it's basically Vaultborn Tyrant is really what you want. If you get a Vaultborn Tyrant, you're looking good. So again, it's like this set's green, man. All the green things except Terror of the Peaks. That's really what you want. So get that out of there. Baron, Master, double down. It's enchantment 4-drop. Whenever you cast an outlaw spell, copy that spell. Assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and warlocks are outlaws. Copies of permanent spells become tokens. Interesting. I mean, if you're playing pirates, it's a good card, but if you're not playing pirates, then it don't really matter to you. Tornado. Destroy target creature with flying. Yikes. Wood, forest, and an art series mana drain. We want the actual mana drain. We don't want the art series mana drain, but still looking pretty cool at the end of the day. In terms of mythics, I mean, so far this pre-release kit has been good, but it's not where we are. I wonder if it's going to be the value of the other one, but we are here to see. Hats everywhere. Just keep pulling things with hats. Staru the Infiltrator. So it's 2-drop, 2/3 menace. When it or one or more non-token creatures enter the battlefield under your control, if none of them were cast or no mana was spent to cast them, draw a card. So again, just straightforward on what it does. Heartless Pillage, Commando, and a Shiny Swamp. So double foils at least. Double foils out of that. You can go off screen. So halfway through the booster packs, the first kit. I don't know what I would build out of this. I guess again, I just have to see what's going here. Because a lot of it's a lot of crazy things. One of them is a 3-drop with 3 different pips. Lawless for Boots, a great card. Hell to Pay. X spell in red. Held to pay deals X damage to a target creature. Create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to that creature this way. So you can have something small if you want to tap out and make a lot of treasures. That's really what that's good for. Oh. Yeah, I'm hoping that this would be a mana drain. Siphon Insight, 2-drop. Look at the top 2 cards of target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down and put the other on the bottom of that library. You may play the exiled card, and for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as a mana of any color to cast that spell with flashback for 3. Longhorn Sharpshooter and Forest card. So, I mean, that's a first actual token. Well, we're going, you know. That's kind of what happens. Outlaws of Thunder Junction, I feel like is big boomer bust. It's not really as popular because everyone's just wearing hats, man. Hats on hats at this point. You want it to be an Outlaw of Thunder Junction, just, give it a cat. Not a cat, give it a hat. Take for a ride. Troublemaker, Lizard, and another unicorn thing. We got the Steed. 2-drop, 2/2, Flourished Strike, Lifelink. When Steed attacks while saddled, create a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying, and it saddles for 4. Tap any number of other target creatures you control with total amount of total power for, and more of this mount becomes saddled until end of turn. Saddle only as a sorcery. Buried in the Garden, and fixing our problems. Haunting Oasis, so at least we got a split and a blood token. So last pack magic out of this, but not last pack magic for the video. Can we get something? Because this is just looking like the losing streak is going to keep on continuing. Form a pose. Shoot. Yeah, Riku of Many Paths. Not really what I'm looking for here. So, blue, green, and red for 3/3. Whenever you cast a modal spell, choose up to X, where X is the number of times you choose a mode of that spell. Exile the top card of your library until end of next turn. You may play it. Put a 1/1 counter on Riku, Many Paths, against trample till end of turn, and create a 1/1 bird with flying. So that's kind of boring. Hey, we got a second from the vault. I guess if that's what we're calling it, that's what I'm calling it. So Legion Extruder, 2-drop, enters the battlefield, deals 2 damage to any target. 2-tap, sacrifice another artifact. There's nothing going on here. What are you doing? Again, someone just always wants to be important in the video. Sacrifice another artifact, create a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token. So cool. Not a mana drain. Had the looks of a mana drain, but just not a mana drain. Lullaby, Mountain, and a signed art card at the end of the day. So that's the first kit. I mean, just quickly looking through what we pulled from this. So many. Might just do like something with Satoru, because that's a lot to do. You also have the Siphon Insight. That might be the play, because you can copy. You might be able to copy some of your stuff out of pulling that. So that's the first one. Now what can we do for the second one? Maybe we'll have a little bit more luck. I don't really know. I'm hopeful. I'm definitely hopeful. Woo! Get that out of here. Alright. Ooh, I like this die a lot better. 17, so higher roll. Maybe that's a little bit more luck with the Outlaws of Thunder Junction. There. I've been collecting all those die since I started. Even when I got out of the game, I never got rid of my die. So it's blue. I'm spoiling it for myself. Oh, 3 steps ahead. Okay, that's a promo I can get behind. Pulled it a little too early. Didn't want to show it because I was still talking about my die collection, but 3 steps ahead. We'll get a bell ring for this. It's a spree. The best spree I think they made. Counter target spell. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Just a fantastic card there. That is delicioso. Finally something that could help get us to the promised land of like $52, I think is what I got this for with shipping and all that. Both of these combined. We'll find out. We will find out. So we got Crew, Courser, Vigilante, Dust, Animus, 2-drop, 2/3 flying. If you control 5 or more untapped lands, enters with 2/1/1 counters on it and a lifelink counter on it, and you can plot it for 2. I actually really do like that card. We have another Denial, Naturalist, and Lonely. At least we're getting some art series cards, not that anyone really wants those. But we're going to keep on keeping on. Feel a little bit better. Finally got a hit out of this, so that's... Sometimes you just need a little something to get you by and keep it going. Ankle Biter, great little card. Alright. Gift Dire, this town is big enough. Tiny Bones joins up. Actually not a bad card, just not too much to go for it. It is a 1-drop. Tiny Bones joins up, enters the battlefield. Any number of target players each discard a card. You'd probably pick everyone. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, any number of target players each mill 1 card and lose 1 life. So, very small, but if you're playing with Tiny Bones, you'd want to fill up the graveyard, so it makes sense. With a Repulse, spell Highway, Robbery, and an Island. Repulse, Island, Environment Token. So, come on. Bristly Bill saves it. If we're lucky enough, we rip a Bristly Bill out of one of these 4 packs, and I will scream and shout, let it all out like that one song says, but don't copyright me. Lockpicker, not that I'm making anything off of these. Haunting for fun. We got a Bronco, Snake Horse Bronco thing, so it's a 2/2 for 2. It attacks reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. You lose life equal to the card's mana value. If it isn't saddled otherwise, each opponent loses that much life, and then you settle it for 3. Okay? Journey to Nowhere. Journey to Nowhere. And the Thunder Lasso. Island Varmint. We started out with 3 steps ahead, going a little strong, but what else can we pull? Can we get anything else? We're gonna find out. Oh boy, gotta keep it going. Ossification, Campaign, Demonic Ruckus. Oh man, if only it was wrong terror. Scorpion Dragon, thing's big. 4-drop Flying Trample. Gets -1/-1 for each card in your hand, and you can plot it for 3. Okay. Makes sense if you're plotting a lot of stuff. It's double rare pack. We have, I'm not even going to bother trying to say that. Lifelink. When an aura you control becomes attached to a non-land permanent and opponent controls a mana value less than or equal to aura's mana value, gain control of that permanent for as long as that aura is attached to it. That's a mouthful for what it does, because you have to have a lot of things that attach. Don't really care. Back for more. Deputy and a Lush Oasis, so double foils out of that with a treasure. 2 packs to go. Trying to see what we're finding out over here. Are we busting for another loss? Kind of charting in that direction. Clouds. Lasso. Blooming Marsh. Blooming Marsh enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or few other lands. So we got one of the lands out of the set. Blooming Marsh, I feel like that's been reprinted like crazy. Ionize, so something else out of it. Counter target spell. Ionize deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. Alright, counter and some damage. We got a foil, Stoic Sphinx, so back cards price chart. 4-drop, Flash Flying. When Stoic Sphinx has hexproof as long as you haven't cast a spell this turn. And it's a 5/3. Scoured Springs. Actually, put that in that pile. Alright. Last pack magic. Can we get there? Let's see. We have a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And even a force of will might be the way. You know? Alright. Guards. Shooter. Sentinel. It's not a bad card. I do like this card. I think it's the second best spree. Insatiable. I'm not going to say it. Black and +2. Search your library for a card. Shuffle and put that card on top. And for 3 black mana, target player draws 3 cards and loses 3 life. So good card. Collective Defiance. So we got at least another rare out of it. So 1 and 2 red. It has Escalate. Choose 1 or more. 1, you may pay this cost. Pay 1 more for each mode. Target player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws that many cards. Collective Defiance deals 4 damage to target creature. Collective Defiance deals 3 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Deep Muck Desperado, flats, and a treasure. So, there's our video for the week. Do I think we hit the total? There's not $50 worth of cards in here. 3 Steps Ahead promo might be 10. Maybe the sword or something else out of this gets us there, but I just don't think we got where we needed to. So I'm going to say for the I think it's the 4th week in a row, we are taking a loss on this video. But if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate everyone that views. 405, we're doing a collector booster challenge. Still working on that. Trying to get Spider-Man collector pack that's not $50 because I don't really think it's worth that. So watching the market, still going to have some stuff coming down the pipeline once I get my Card Kingdom items in the mail. We'll be having a lot of fun. But if you made it through this video, like I said, thank you so much. Thunder's Junction, Outlaws Thunder Junction, not the best, but it's still kind of fun to open, honestly, in my eyes. Pew Pew, Cowboy Hat on all Magic characters. Bing Bing, I guess, is it better than Universes Beyond? Not Final Fantasy, but some of the other ones, it might be. I'm done rambling. Get us all out of here. Enjoy your day. Thanks for showing up. John Double Discord, peacing out, y'all. One more bell ring with the magic $sign. Bell. See ya!